Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Divided Land. So the developer was kind enough to go on my last episode and leave a comment regarding some of the things I was talking about during that episode. Now, I was under the impression that mining and woodcutting would give you more items back. I thought woodcutting was broken. Woodcutting is not broken. It's working exactly the way it's supposed to. And basically, the way it works is, now this is the developer talking, we haven't changed the mining yield amounts. The extra resources you're getting come from your level and your pickaxe. Now, I'm not sure if he means my overall level, character level, or if he means the level of the mining. But if I had to guess, I would say mining, but I don't really know for sure. As for logs, leveling woodcutting and using the metal axe does not increase the amount of logs you receive. It just lets you chop trees faster. We know this is confusing for players, and we plan on adjusting it. Yeah, because it says woodcutting increases the cutting amounts, so they're definitely going to have to adjust what that says, if that's what they are talking about. So, regarding building, we are aware of the current issues with mismatched walls, stairs, ceilings, and we're actively working on fixes. Please keep in mind this is still an early access development playtest, and some issues are expected. Otherwise, we would just release the game. Perfectly understandable. That's totally fair. I hope I didn't come off like I was bagging on the game. I really wasn't bagging on the game. I was just saying, okay, this doesn't seem to work the way it should. You know, let's get it out there so the developers know and they can fix it. I know it's an early access and I'm not judging it. If I came off judgy, I'm really sorry, but no, I was not judging it. I was just, you know, trying to talk about things I was seeing and what, you know, would need fixing. So, what else? I wrote down some stuff I wanted to talk about. Someone said, just tear down the two walls facing inward and keep the outer window and stairs on the wall. Use that space instead. It's just a useless space. I kind of like the walls the way they are. I know it's useless space. I know if this is what you mean. I know this is useless space in here, but I don't like seeing the stairs, if that makes any sense. So I'm probably going to leave that the way it is. Maybe I'll change. I don't know. But for right now, I'm going to leave it the way it is. So today, we are going to be building palisade walls. We're going to be doing some farming, and we're going to go out and get some more loot. So I do have this thing making palisade walls. It takes for freaking ever. So I wanted to start before the episode started, and it looks like we're pretty good now. I am encumbered. I do not like being encumbered. So let's just come over here and drop half of these back off in this chest. I'm also going to let you know right now, I'm probably going to get rid of the loft. It did not come out the way I wanted it to, and it just, I don't know. It's kind of like making my camera get wonky when I'm in this area. And I don't know. It doesn't work for this kind of building. I love lofts. It just doesn't work for this kind of building. All right, palisade walls. So what I'm going to do is, and this is going to be an eventual thing. This is going to be over time because it's going to take a long time. I am going to have to grab every one of these spikes and bring it over here because I'm going to move my horde base. This is going to be my new horde base right here. Okay? It is a 3x3. I made it a little bigger. I don't want to go too big with it, but I did make it a little bigger. I'm going to skip horde nights for the time being because my horde base is not where it needs to be, and it's going to take a long time to get all the spikes over there. I was actually considering just breaking the spikes and remaking them. What does it cost for a spike again? I don't remember. Spike. All right, so it takes 3 and 3. I think you get 1 back for destroying it. Yes. You know, in the grand scheme of things, it might be easier to just destroy them all and recraft them and go get the resources. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to move the horde base over there eventually. Now, the reason I'm moving the horde base is because this is where I don't know what you would call it. What would you call an area that's fenced in connected to your base? It's going to be like my outside area. I was thinking about coming over here and making it over here. I don't think this is going to be enough room. Maybe I can expand it. Also, this thing right here, I don't know if the person who put this trap down, this is a trap to catch animals. I can't get rid of it. I don't know if the person who put this trap down is watching this video, but if you can, could you please move that? Probably not, but you never know. Maybe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the outside part right over here. We're just going to start putting down some palisade walls. Let's do this. I'm going to kind of play this by ear and kind of build where I think and just, you know, kind of do what we can do because we do need our farm to be inside. Is this going to work? That's might leave too much room. No, nobody can get through that. But just in case, let's build it over here. That's much better. Yeah. Okay, I like that better, actually. Cool. So let's grab this. And dude, look, someone's building a castle up there. Look at the top of my screen. Someone's building a mother effing castle. We're going to have to go check that out at some point. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I heard those are super expensive. So whoever's building that, kudos, my friend. All right, and this is gotta come over here. And just about right there. All right, that works. Who's building the castle? Freaking cool, man. All right, 7. We're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna put the gate. I am making a gate, but I'm not really sure where I want to put it just yet. That's looking pretty good. Honestly, this would probably be a really good spot for a gate. I'm probably gonna want to put 2 gates in it. Here, let's go see what we got going on with the gates. The gates are being made in the same workbench that I was making the palisades. Oh, see? A little tough there. Oh yeah, the gate. Can I access that? Will I get all the stuff back? Yes, I will. All right, cool. You know what? I'm going to make 2 gates. And then we'll make some more walls. We're a little encumbered, but it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. All right, cool. You know what? I kind of want the gate to be kind of in a flat area, but I don't know. I think this will be a good spot for a gate. Oh, crap. I guess I should take the gate. How long was it going to take for the gate? I don't even know. Yeah, let's see what we got going on here. All right, a few more seconds. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's go ahead and have some food. By the way, my trap did catch something. It caught a scorpion, and it wants me to butcher the scorpion. You know what? Let's butcher the scorpion. Sounds like a good idea. It's right here. Might as well, while we're waiting. I don't know what I'm going to get from this thing. Butchering a scorpion, that seems... Must be a big scorpion. Alright, so we got some stings. I don't know what those are for, but I'm sure they will come in handy. That's not food. It is animal drops right here. I do want to try some taming at some point, but I'm not going to do taming until I have a good amount of vegetables coming in, because I think I need the vegetables to feed the animals. And we have a lot of thick leather now. That is awesome. Oh, this thing needs to be upgraded. I guess I'll just put it in here for now. I don't like the upgrade. I think it's a little bit lackluster on the chest, so that's why I have not been upgrading stuff. I also need to find out where to make I think like a mortar and pestle or something. I need something to grind stuff down or something like that. I'm gonna have to look into that at some point. Honestly, I might not go out and kill things today. I was thinking about it, but maybe I should take that time and work on some what do you call it? Repair kits. Now, should the door go like this? Yeah, that works for me. All right, cool. Let's continue putting down walls. 7. You know what? I'm gonna make this thing a little bit smaller than I was originally planning to, and you know we could just make it bigger later. You know, there's no point in going crazy with this thing. Well, we don't even need the room right now. I mean, we do need some room, but not a ton of room. And we're gonna come around here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna get up in arms about this thing not being lined up perfectly. I need to let that stuff go. It's not easy though, but I can do it. One more, I think, and then we turn. Crap, did anyone answer me about the... oh, he said, I don't know, but looks just like... I don't know about the bow. Looks just like the crossbow. Okay, I didn't notice if anyone answered me about that. Like, who's making that castle. My bad. All right, so we need to line this up. So I'm thinking... just like this. That should be pretty good. Let's go till it goes red, and then there we go. All right. We didn't get the other door. Yeah. Yeah, that looks a little funky there, but I guess it's fine. It's fine for now. As long as nobody can get in, that's the major thing. Although people could just build like in your area. I mean, if people want to get in, they're going to get in. They could just build a staircase or something and get over and get in your area. So, but whatever. I will, I'm gonna ask the developer about it. Like, maybe you should be able to put down, like, some kind of land claim block and no one can build within the area. That'd probably be the solution. 7, and let's get that as close as we can. See? This one seems to overlap a little bit. Yeah, let's try that again. Just put it over here to get it out of the way. And it's kind of hard to tell. There we go. Just like that. And then... okay. That's a little bit better than the other side. Still kind of the same thing, though. That's all right. They'll get the job done, hopefully. 7. And then we go like this. And like this. Okay. Whoops. Damn it. All right, I'm going to have to pick some of these up now. All right. Maybe the one that comes from the door. Oh, is that the door? I think I put the door down the wrong angle. That's what it was. The door is the problem. Does this open in or out? Hold on. Can we cancel that? Yeah. Wait. That's not the door. That's why. All right, so that does open out. Okay, so that's good. I don't want to move the door. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pick this up, and I think this was the one we kind of placed down wrong. All right. These walls. Okay, there we go. We need to aim it this way. Okay. All right, I think that's a lot better. All right, I think that looks pretty good. It actually didn't come out as far as I thought it was going to, so I could still use this horde base for a while, which is cool. I thought I was going to have to move the horde base right away. So, this looks good. Okay, so the farms. Can I, like, destroy these, or... yes. All right, good. You didn't put any resources into them, so you don't need any back. That is perfectly fine. And I'm just going to hope that nobody builds anything in my area and hops... like I said, I mean, what's to stop them from putting down a foundation, putting in some stairs, jumping over the fence, doing the same thing on the other side to get out? You know? You know what else I could do? And I don't know, man. It might be a good idea. If I expand the base, I could probably destroy some foundations in the middle and just farm in the middle. And then they definitely can't get into it. Huh. You know what? It's going to be a future episode. I don't know how much farther I can build out there. But I'm not going to worry about it right now because it's not what this episode's about. Let's go ahead and stop those because we don't need any more. That's great. Oh, ballista bolt. Oh, there's the ballista. I was wondering where to build this thing. Cool. I mean, it's way too expensive. I don't have the iron, but it's nice to know where I can build it. What about the weapons? Did they make a change? Because I didn't think that ballista was in there. Hold on, let's take a look in here. Yep. There's way more stuff in here. And I don't know if any of this... I don't know why this stuff's in here. I don't know if it was because I got the weapon book and read it or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. All right, let's not worry about that right now. Let's look for my shovel. And then we're going to have to grab some seeds. And take those. I mean, might as well just take all the seeds. We'll just plant whatever I feel like planting. Okay. We're also going to need some water. Where did I put the water? Is it in here? Yep. I need more buckets. That's what I need. Buckets are the best way to move water around. Okay. All right. Let's just start some farming. And we will start right here. Okay, you know what? Let's just stick with 6 for now. And we are going... I forgot. Do I water them before I don't remember. I think I'm supposed to water them before I put the plants on them. So there we go. Oh, nope, that's not the button. Water. Oh, I was holding down the button. That was the problem. All right, 6. And let's make sure we water all of them this time. I was wondering why my corn wasn't growing last time. It's because I didn't water it. I do have some fertilizer, too. I guess I might as well use it. There's no real reason not to. There, and we don't have anything else. Okay. Come on. Water, damn it. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. 5. All right, let's go get some more water from the old watering hole. All right, it did say locked, so that's cool. I guess you could like leave it unlocked if you want people to be able to get through it. I don't know why you would put it up there if you want people to be able to get through it, but... Alright, take some drink there. 5. 5. 6. E. 7. E. 8. E. Get these off of my hotbar. I'm not going to fill all of these because I don't... Well, I guess I might as well. No reason not to. I'm going to make a well. It'd be nice not to have to come... I mean, it's not like we're far away from water, but it's also not like wells are expensive. So, you should probably make a well at some point. Come on, get up on that rock. Get on up there. Yeah, I think I'm going to expand my base. Pretty hardcore. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, look! Chicken carcass. Alright, that is definitely his, so I will leave it. I hope he moves it. I should put a sign there and be like, listen, can you move this, please? But whatever. Wait. Oh, okay. Go. And number 6. Okay, so they're all watered. And what would I like to plant? I'm just going to start planting stuff and growing it. And I want to save up a good amount of vegetables so I can, like, use that to tame something. I'm pretty sure it's vegetables that I need. Although, I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Let's go with some corn. Let's go with some potatoes. And carrots. Right. Plant corn. Plant corn. Plant potatoes. Plant potatoes. If I come back tomorrow and these are still here, I'll expand the farm. Just... Alright, so they all have water. Okay. They do take a while to grow, too. Alright, let's take a look at taming. Again, we're not doing that today, but we will be doing it relatively soon. Okay, so taming. Gather vegetarian food. That's what I'm saying. You know, gather vegetarian food and locate an animal you wish to tame. I will probably go for a pig or a cow. Feed the animal. The more they eat, the greater your chances of taming. Using your bare hands, attempt to tame the animal. You must learn taming too before you can tame horses. Chickens eat only seeds. Throw a few on the ground, make them stop running away. All right, I won't go for chickens right away. I want to get some more seeds before I do chickens. But breeding. Find and tame both male and female of the same species. You can only have up to 10 animals of the same type. Build a fence around the animals to keep them from straying. A steady supply of water and food is also needed. Should the breeding be successful, a new generation of animals should be born. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. So, now that we've got that taken care of, let's go ahead and see if I can find... Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to make some repair kits. Alright? Repair kits. These are what I need. I barely have the iron. I should probably go looking for iron today. I do have the thick leather, and I do have some resin, but I need to make resin binder. An adhesive can be crafted in the work... Oh, hold on. Resin. There we go. Resin binder. Bone dust. Grinding station. Okay. I think we have some bone dust, but I'd kind of like to make some. Yeah, we have a lot. Never mind. Let me get all this water off of me. Freaking water all over the place. There we go. Put you down there. Let's get the seeds back to where they belong. There we go. Okay. More seeds. Okay. Very, very good. Where'd I put the resin? I think I put the resin in here. Yeah. Oh, I only have 9 resin? Yeah, we definitely got to go back to the snow biome today. No doubt. No doubt. Resin binder. Oh, I actually need the water jars. Do I need the... Did it say it's supposed to be full or not? Or... Like, do we need the water or do we need the jar to put the stuff into? Well, let's go take a look. Whatever. We got enough. For 2. But that's because of the resin. Alright. Repair. How many do I need of those? Damn, I need freaking 3 of them. I don't even have enough. I don't even have enough to make one effing repair kit. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Alright, well that's fine. That's fine. I wanted to get out and about anyway today. Let me organize my inventory, and we're going to make a trip up to the snow biome. Okay, there's a couple things I got to take care of before we head on out to the snow biome. I've got to sell to the trader. see if he's got anything I want to buy. And then I need to go to the anvil in town and polish a steel axe. It's really nice. You can like go out and fight things and like get a lot of resources. Why is my... Hold on. I'm losing... Yeah. I am swimming up. What are you talking about? I'm like gonna drown. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened there. I don't know if you could tell, but I was drowning the whole time. Okay, hold on. Get up here. All right. What's up, bro? He didn't seem too worried about me. He's like, whatever. he's like, I'm on my lunch break. I can't be dealing with this. That's cool. I didn't feel like cutting your head off anyway. Dude, that base up there looks dope. Oh, he built it right on the road. Oh, that's funny. He's got a road that heads right to the trader. This is a pretty good spot. I like that he built on the flat area. But I like my spot because it's closer to the trees and the town. Alright. Still, I don't know what's going on with the drowning here, but I'm on the surface, so I guess you can't swim without drowning anymore. Alright, let's come through here and through here. Oh, by the way, the developer changed the numbers on all the armor. Look at that. Plus 20, plus 200. Like, he changed... Man, this stuff's about to break. Damn, I thought I was going to have to go out. I was going to be able to go out right away. I think after I polish up my axe, I'm going to have to come back and grab some backup gear. Okay, and sell. 5 each. You know, what am I going to do with them? Wait, bronze, that's repair kit, and this is needs to be polished. Okay. All right, what do you got? What do you got? Siegeworks 3, steel greatsword. Can't really afford any of it. Warrior's chestplate. It's a little bit better than what I got, but I'm not going to spend all that money on it. Oh, wheat seeds. Yes. Yes. That is a really good thing to get, wheat seeds. Holy crap. All right. All right, let's go to the anvil in town, polish it, and then I'm going to have to come home and find some gear that's not about to, you know, break. So when you go to polish something on the anvil, it says chance to break medium. If I make my own anvil, would that be better? That would be a reason to make my own anvil, because right now I have no reason to make my own anvil. So I wonder if that chance to break would be better if I made it myself. Yep, it broke. Okay, well, it's no good to me if I don't try and polish it, so... but yeah, maybe I should make my own anvil. Probably. I mean, that would make sense, right? Like, yeah, you got this anvil out here and it's free, but if you don't craft your own, it's got a pretty high chance to break. I know this is medium, but stuff breaks all the time on it. So, yeah, it's interesting. It is very interesting. All right, let's see what kind of armor we got in here that we can kind of replace. Yep, stuff's looking good. The developer himself said that the plants cannot run out of water and die. So someone probably took my crops, by the way. He also said that people can't build near your base. So, okay. Drop this in here. Drop that. I'm just going to put this stuff in here for now, just to clear up my inventory a little bit. Probably not going to be killing any mammoths this time, so I don't need to be bringing anything extra. All right, so what, as far as arrows go, we need a hood and gloves. A hood and gloves. Oh, there we go. Warrior braces right there. And I don't see... I mean, I could bring my blacksmith gloves, but I don't think they even give you anything. Like, there's no defense on these whatsoever, right? So, I mean, whether you have no gloves or those gloves doesn't really matter. Okay. So what I'll do is I will just grab these. And then I'll just wait for stuff to break on me, and then I'll replace it. Okay, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything, although I probably am. I do have some wheat seeds on me, but... I'll have an issue with weight before I have an issue with space, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Okay, so let's get rid of this marker right here. And let's head for that one way up yonder. Am I going to go for some iron today? I mean, I guess I could. The iron's way farther, though. The iron's, like, up here. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess we could go for some iron. It might be pretty fun. Got to try and avoid any, Imperial entanglements. Sorry, just Star Wars on the brain. We gotta watch out for anybody here. I don't want to deal with them. They're not worth it. They're not worth my time. So I think I could probably tame this pig. Yep. and maybe get some sheep or something. But like I said, I want to get the farming going, and I want to start producing. I don't know how seeds come out. Like, I don't think you can turn crops into seeds, which means I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to get seeds as I farm, and I want to get a lot of seeds. I want to get a lot of vegetarian stuff, like the book said, because the last thing you want to do is tame something and then you can't feed it and it freaking dies. Did I bring water? I did not. Son of a biscuits. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. I could always eat the snow. Just don't eat the yellow snow, right? Got a boar right here. Now, I'm not normally afraid of boars, but I'm wondering if he's like a different kind of boar because he's in the snow biome. I also need to figure out what the freaking... That's definitely coal. People are like, why aren't you using coal to cook with? I keep forgetting. Also, like, I was thinking maybe I would save the coal. Like, I was thinking the game would, like, require you to use coal for some things. But I don't know if that's the case. It hasn't been the case yet. So I was thinking I'll save the coal for the things that absolutely need the coal. But yeah, I'm going to start using coal now. Are these mammoths aggro or... You know what? I don't think I'm going to find out. Well, maybe I will. I'm going to run in front of them and see. I should also grab some food. There we go. Cool. The developer said that the iron is in the middle of the map, which is the jungle area. I don't know how you get in there. It's all these spiders, man. I don't know if you can get in there from here. I don't know if this counts, but he said it's very dangerous there too. But then someone told me that there's iron in the snow biome, which is a little bit easier to get to and probably closer. Although I really don't know. I won't know until I've explored more of the game. But for now, I need repair kits, and that means resin. Actually, it means iron, too. So... But I do have, like... I think I got, like, about 7 or 8 pieces of iron worth at home. I have a few iron ingots, and then I also have, Can I use a different axe on this stuff? Whatever. I'm just going to use the axe I'm using. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I got some iron ore as well. I did find one iron node once by my base, but it seems very rare. I do need some iron, so I think we'll go looking for some iron after this tree. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so I was told to come up here to the northeastern side of the snow biome and watch out for, like, golems or something? I don't know. He said something. Watch out for something. So, we'll watch out for something. Make sure we don't get in any trouble with something. How close are we? Oh my goodness. I need a horse, man. I need taming too. Lockpicking too is taking forever. I don't even have the recipe for taming too, so until I get the recipe, it really doesn't matter. Oh, we got some desert up here too? That doesn't look like desert, but it looks like desert from over here. Okay. Got some water up here. I wonder if the lake is frozen. It doesn't look frozen from here. Alright, we're just gonna kind of... Sounds like something's following me. I don't like that. What is that right there? Is that a note of something? Let's take a look. I don't know what the... Oh, it's just a piece of that. Alright, I think we should probably fight the boar. See, the thing is, I don't want to fight the boar, because then I'm gonna... Alright, I guess we gotta fight the boar. Alright, 28 damage. Hit him in the body. Now, this is a regular boar. Ugh, I'm not even gonna take him apart. I mean, I do need his stuff, but not that badly. I don't want to be, getting encumbered with boar parts and stuff. Put away your bow, man. You're so slow with your bow. Alright, so I'm just looking for iron nodes and not seeing any. Looks like there's a base over here, a camp of some kind. Alright. I wonder if the snow biome's like the next biome, you know? Like in 7 Days to Die, you go, you know, you start off in the forest biome, snow's the second one. Maybe desert, and then, swamp, or, I don't know. Maybe swamp's the second one. I'm not really sure. I should definitely go check it out at some point. Okay. We're starting to get to the area. Let's kind of look over here. I'm not seeing anything. but who knows? Who knows? Gonna go up here on this this ridge up here and see what I can see. So I think we're in the spot the person was telling me about. I mean, this is the northwest. Maybe it was a while ago. Maybe they said northeast and I'm just kind of wrong. I don't know, but I'm gonna kind of keep looking around and seeing what's what. Oh, look at that. What is that? I don't see anything moving around down there, but there's got to be something down there, right? Something that's gonna eat my soul. But I'm not seeing any iron nodes at all. Maybe they meant they're not in the snow biome, but they're like outside the snow biome, just on this in this area. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm gonna continue looking around. Okay, I could not find any iron. You guys saw I came all the way up in here. I checked all around here, came down through here, and I ended up right here. Could not find one iron node. Maybe I just missed them. Very well could be the case, but people are telling me in the chat they probably have already been mined. They said if you really want iron, you got to go to the middle of the map. So that is probably going to be next episode. Maybe. We'll see. Depends on if I want to tame stuff. But yeah, I have to go to the middle of the map. It's like a swamp biome, and they said there's going to be wasps and bears and all kinds of stuff in there that you're going to have to fight, and it's really hard, and I'm just like, oh, man. Okay, well, at least I got a lot of copper. That's always good. I can make some copper axes, some copper pickaxes. Oh, we get some iron ore from this. It's really rare, though. Like, you don't really get the iron ore that much. Oh, I could get a lot more copper. Do I want a lot more? Is that a copper node? That's a funny-looking copper node. Yeah, it's copper. Okay. Just looked weird. It didn't look like the rest of them. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of copper. Have steel armor for my horse. Well, la-di-da, Miss Fancy Pants. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I change my mind 50 times a day, so I might go into the swamp biome. Yeah, swamp. I think that's what they called it. I might go to the swamp biome. I might not. I think I can get in there from here, maybe? I should probably at least go peek my head around. Yeah. Let's go peek our head around. You know what? I'll go in there full force next episode, but I want to kind of look around and see what's what. What is this up here? Is this someone building? Hold on. Look at this. I'm not sure. That's a big node. Tell me that's iron. It's not iron. I think it's copper. Doesn't look like copper, though. No, that does not look like copper. It's probably coal. That's coal, right? Oh, it is copper. Doesn't look like copper. Maybe because it's in the shadow. Shut up, you stupid bird. You have no friends. Alright, let's get back home. Okay, I don't know what the name of this biome is, but this is the biome that's in the middle of the map. And my buddy here, Dartanian, showed me where this is. So basically what you have to do is you have to come over here. This is the swamp, and the swamp is very small, but then you come through here. It doesn't show you on the map, but there's a way to get through here to get up into this biome, and this is where the iron is. Thank you very much, Darth. I'm heading back now. Can't send messages too quickly. There we go. All right, so I don't remember how to get back. I'm going to try and figure it out. Yeah, I guess we came up this way. And yeah, this is an interesting biome. I thought the middle was like the swamp, but it's not. It's like, I don't even know what this biome's called. I don't know if it tells you anywhere. Maybe I'll just ask the developer. But yeah, there's going to be some problems up here. There's going to be some baddies that I'm going to have to deal with that I might not be high enough level to deal with. And there's also alligators in the swamp that I would have to deal with as well. So let me just run back so you can see. If you ended up playing the game, maybe you play it like when it comes out for everybody. Or maybe if you're one of the lucky people that got into the playtest. I'm going to show you how I got up here. So someone built up here. Was that Grizzled Bob guy? I think he said he built up here. But yeah, I got a little outpost there. Outpost is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. You know, if you're coming up here, dangerous area, maybe you want to have a bed to sleep in. You know what? I might have to make myself an outpost up here. Yeah, I mean, because like I heard it's pretty nasty up here. So as you can see right here, yeah, this is not accurate or an accurate representation of what you're seeing here. So you're gonna come over here and then you're gonna make the right, and then that's going to be the swamp. I think there can be Iron in the swamp. I'm not really sure, but someone probably already mined it out. Darth said he killed all the alligators, so that's good. I didn't even know there was alligators in there. Kind of scary. But yeah, this opens up, and this will bring you straight back to the trader area where my base is located. I told you guys I was going to go up on the hill and show you that, like, castle build, but I went and looked, and I didn't see it. It's weird. I saw it in the beginning of the episode, but now I'm not seeing it. That's not it either. That's a wooden base, but I don't know. If I find it again, I will definitely show it to you guys in the future. But I am going to call this one here. Thank you very much for... That's not how the outro goes. Butchered that outro to all heck. If you guys end up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.